What is going on, everybody? It's TheZachMichael here, and today we're going to be making a loop using ELECTRA X, which is one of my favorite synths. Now, we're actually going to be using all custom presets, meaning these are all going to be sounds from my banks that I have made. So if you guys do want to purchase those, they're available from my site, elizabethrecords.net. But even if you don't, ELECTRA X has tons of really fire presets that come built in when you purchase it. And also, there's tons of other sound designers who also have incredible banks as well. So you're going to be able to get fire sounds if you use ELECTRA X. A lot of ambient stuff, but also like they just have a lot of stuff in there. I use it primarily for like ambient sort of stuff and synthy stuff, but there's tons of options. So we're going to go to my movement bank and just try to find like a nice sound to use. We'll use this pad. And I already put in the C minor scale here. And that's just so that we have scale ghost notes, making it a little easier and a little quicker to actually create our pattern for our melody. We're going to just turn up the BPM a little bit. Actually, we're going to pitch everything down too. So now it's going to be in A sharp minor. Just like that. Next thing I'm going to do is open up another ELECTRA X. And I'm going to try to find another good sound. I like how that sounds. We're just going to take the bass notes here. Those on this ARP. We're going to just turn this down for now. Background. We're going to be doing a lot more mixing of that sound. I kind of hear how I want to mix stuff as I go along when I create my melodies, just because I've made so many. And that sound right now we're going to actually mute just because it doesn't really sound the way I want it to yet. But trust me, it will once I've actually finished like the mix. Now let's get another sound. Kind of skip past the ARPs because we already have an ARP. We're just going to skip through here and go to some other sounds. L. E could work nicely. Let's kind of start doing some of the mixing as we go along. I want to filter this. I want to change this first sound. I like that sound a lot more. And we're going to have one more layer of ELECTRA X just to get one more melody in here. And that should be really all we need to do the final product. A little synth. I like this idea. And we're going to re-put the ghost notes back because I took them away, but I technically still want them. And we're just going to create like a new top line. I want this to strum. Like that. So what I do to make that strum is I just put it to 1/6 beat and have that like that, so it strums. We'll duplicate this over. We're going to randomize the velocity so it's a little more human sounding. Let's get started in the mix. With this pad, I want some of these boosted, and I'm just going to take out some of those lows. And maybe add a little bit of a chorus. Just turn that down a bit. Next is this sound, which I really want in the background. Alright, this little key melody. I want more reverb on it. I'm gonna turn that down in the mixer a little less. want to filter a lot of the highs out of that. Now with this little synth sound here, I'll throw some reverb on it. Kind of get it to sound how I want. Alright, now we're going to actually add some distortion to it. So I'm going to add a pretty fast distortion, then just turn this down. It's a subtle difference. But it's going to help it kind of come through a bit and have a bit more punch in the mix. And so yeah, we're using ELECTRA, we kind of created this like very, very weird ambient synth melody, which is honestly what I'm going for. And a lot of times when I use ELECTRA, I create that sort of vibe. Sometimes I do different stuff. I've also done like a lot of R&B samples using ELECTRA and different dark trap stuff too. But this is definitely more on like the ambient synthy side. So we're just gonna kind of stem it out like this at the end. So these are all the stems, so you can arrange it how you want. And then I just kind of put like a little bit of an arrangement going through. You know, different ways you could arrange it right here, and then all the different stuff at the end, just like that. It's usually how I arrange my samples. So yeah, if you guys enjoy, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and check out TheZachMichael.net. All the sound presets you heard throughout this video were actually from my banks on my site. So if you want to purchase those, I design a bunch of sounds, and there's tons of fire ones in there. So feel free to check those out if you want, but thanks for watching, and see you guys in another video. Head on over to ElizabethRecords.net if you'd like to support me. You can purchase VST expansion banks, drum kits, loop kits, and MIDI kits that'll level up your production there.